If you look at this graph, since 1993, you will notice a constant increase in Romania's GDP. But what happened before is the reason why today its economy is stronger than other European countries. After World War II, there were rising tensions between countries during the Cold War era, and to protect themselves, Romania had no other option than to join the Eastern Bloc, a union of communist countries that were put under the leadership of the Soviet Union. However, what Romania failed to realize is that if they followed the Soviet-style dictator economy, then their country would be on the road to destruction. Because when Nicolae Ceausescu became the leader of the Romanian Communist Party, he dragged the country into severe debt. By the 1970s, Nicolae, in pursuance of economic growth, took $12 billion of loans from Western countries. But as he failed to pay back the amount, he decided to put pressure on its people to make Romania debt-free. So he reduced imports of food and slowed the economy like never before. Although Romania became debt-free in the 1980s, starving its own people came at a price he could not handle. On 16 December 1989, Nicolae was proudly giving a speech in public, but what he did not know was that this speech was going to be his last. Within seconds, the entire population marked the Romanian Revolution and executed Nicolae and his wife for destroying Romania's economy. Soon after, the National Salvation Front took power, and free and fair elections were held in the country. Now the astonishing part is Romania was actually freed in the last 35 years. So how it managed to cope so fast and even better than European countries? Well, to constantly grow the economy of a country, its government needs something that is more valuable than capital. And in Romania's case, it was its people who were ready to do anything to bring their country back on track. After executing Nicolae, the Romanian government decided to divert their focus more on becoming self-sufficient rather than importing essentials from other countries. So they began teaching a demanding skill to every single person in their country. No matter what industry is growing in the market, the Romanian population must be specialized to support the economy. This, in return, will create more jobs and opportunities and help achieve the mission of increasing the amount of exports against imports. In 2004, Romania became one of the largest producers of machine tools, maintaining 5.3% of the world market share. In the automobile sector, it produced more than 410,000 automobiles in 2013 compared to just 78,000 in 2000, increasing their production size by around 50% and creating leading companies like Dacia, Roman Brasov. Then they specialized in the service sector by providing financial services, renting, restaurants, and other related services. Surprisingly, by 2003, the service sector was contributing around 55% of its GDP. However, producing industrial products was not enough to support the economy. The country needed demanding markets to sell its products. So on January 2007, Romania joined the European Union, which gave it access to the Black Sea and, of course, the European market. As this market represents more than 447 million consumers, Romania took this opportunity to enter every demanding industry and grab as many customers as they could. Surprisingly, in 2022, Romania exported products worth $96 billion, targeting France, Bulgaria, Moldova, Switzerland, and Germany, which alone acquired a 71% share of exports. Some of their major exports were tools for drilling, dyes for drawing metals, footwear, furniture, and petroleum. But as amazing as it looked, the European Union began hitting Romania with its brutal requirements. For example, to become a complete member of the European Union, the joining country must adopt the euro currency. However, after Romania witnessed the rising European Union crisis, like Britain exiting the Union and Greece blaming the Union for its economic crisis, Romania decided to postpone this move and continued along with its own currency. Although Romania plans to adopt euro by 2029, if you look closer, this smart move has become one of the main reasons for its economic growth, because Romania's purchasing power parity increased from 44% in 2007 to 72% in 2020, which is the highest amongst 27 European Union members. Now, it is worth noticing that in Central and Eastern Europe, Romania is one of the leading destinations for foreign direct investment. For example, since 1989, it has attracted more than $170 billion in FDI. And the majority of these investments were greenfield investments, an investment that builds an entire business from scratch. So this, in return, not only created a boom in the real estate market, but also provided jobs to millions of citizens. Not to forget, the skilled labor force of the country in essential industries reduces the burden on foreign companies to train new employees, thus attracting more foreign direct investments from Germany, Netherlands, Austria, and other neighboring countries. As of today, the US, Saudi Arabia, and Russia are the largest producers of oil, but very few people are aware that until World War II, Romania was the second largest oil producer in Europe. Nevertheless, since the end of communism, Romania knows how to operate secretly and become self-sufficient with its natural resources. So instead of depending on oil and gas imports from Russia, they are fulfilling their energy requirements from its crude oil and shale gas reserves, which is one of the largest reserves in Europe, thus making it energy independent in the European Union. Surprisingly, a 2018 survey revealed that 67% of Americans have only heard about Romania and 71% have definitely heard of Transylvania, a feeling that is created through Dracula movies like Van Helsing. Many people also think of Romania as a land of beautiful women. This is no doubt true, but if you look deeper, this country is more mysterious than you can imagine. And before you know it, in the coming years, its economic powerhouse is going to rank it under the top 10 economies in the world. So what are your views about the rising economy of Romania? Tell us in the comment section below.